that, like American Idol, not American Idol, but Idol, The Voice, all of these, whatever's got talent, like, you know, like, they're kind of homogenizing Eurovision, so.
Yeah, everyone's taking themselves too seriously. They need to break it up a little bit and make it more fun, so, because I think everybody has fun, and they have fun, so.
Well, let's hope for 2016.
Yeah, we'll see you next year.
And my second question is about the travel blogging you do. In my job, I have to do kind of rewriting and travel blogging as well. And I mean, I guess you get your inspiration from the countries and the city you visit. But I just want to, you know or get tips how you how do you start with your blog? Like, do you immediately know what to write?
Do you mean a post, like an individual story?
Like if you write a blog, like because writer's block, whatever.
Yeah,
you sit there, you have pictures, you know
the
what
blinking cursor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
So how do you make it catchy? How do you
Yeah, that's a question. I mean, that's a question we all sort of face. And what she's talking about, you probably know, but if not, I started a travel blog that just went live May 13th. At the airport in San Francisco, I'm racing to get online and turn it on. So it's only been live for about 2-3 weeks now. And during one of my breaks, I was up trying to finish one of my posts. And sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes I just need the perspective, and I just even kind of, I don't know, many of you probably also have blogs, so you kind of think about this, it's like, how do you approach a post? And I thought about also, what is my blog? Like, is it going to be just informative? Is it going to be personal? Like, how personal? So I think sometimes it's easier after I've been to the country, or after I've visited the city, I have a perspective, because I don't want to go in and manipulate it. Although sometimes that foresight is good. Like, I don't know, anybody who's read it, I did a post about how do you know if you want to visit this tourist attraction. It was a quiz, and I just got really lucky that I took all those pictures, because I started thinking about it afterwards. So, it's kind of like you start to get that angle. Like, what was the essence of this city?
Give it a couple of days.
I do, or I'll just write a first draft and then come back a day later and go, is this it? Do it, sort of come at it that way. Let it sit for a minute. Thanks. Thank you.
Hi. I have a question about the green drink you got, I think before the wedding on the show. Was it as disgusting as it looked?
So there's a cleanse that a lot of people do out in do we know what a cleanse is? We know what a cleanse is. Where people, they do it because they think they're going to be healthy. John's really into them for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah,
in real life.
like 2 days.
John and Nicole. They do I'm on a 2-day cleanse. I can't eat no pizza. I'm on a 2-day cleanse, bro. What?
No, he'll be on it for like a month. But
like a month cleanse. And just I got my shake, man. It's cool. I'm just shaking my shake. So there's this thing called a cleanse. There's one called a master cleanse in America, in the world, and it's really gross. It's lemons, freshly squeezed lemons. It's paprika.
No, cayenne and some molasses.
Cayenne pepper and some molasses, and that's it. And you drink that for
It's like 7 days.
Yeah, 7 days. And
we totally tried to do that once, just to be, I don't know, why were we cleansing?
I don't know. We wanted to be better people. I don't know.
And we lasted for a day and a half.
No coffee. Come on, I had a headache.
I'm so cranky.
I was like, let's go get some pizza. This is awful, I quit.
And then we tried it again, and we lasted this is the ridiculous thing about your mind. You're like, I'm on a cleanse, I'm drinking nothing for 7 days with this stupid liquid. And so when you know you can't eat anything, you get cranky and hungry, and by 2 o'clock we were both miserable and we went out for Mexican food. But you know what, in an average day, I might go until 2 o'clock and haven't had a chance to eat, and it doesn't bother me. But when you're on a cleanse, you're like, oh my God, I need a burrito.
So when they came up with this thing for the wedding, the cleanse, I was like, I wanted to make the juice hurt a little bit. Does that make sense? So I asked them to put some cayenne pepper in it.
You're so method.
Well, my big theory is if you can take the acting out of something, and really playing off something, then you're behaving truthfully as an actor. So I was like, put some cayenne pepper in it. So every swig that you have, the first couple are kind of like, oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, by the time you get to the bottom of them, you're like, it's hurting your tongue, and you're like, this is awful. This is awful. I have to pee all the time. and my tongue is on fire. And so I did that, and it helped. I took the acting out of it, but I drank a lot of that crap. So it was pretty real. You're welcome.